Hi, my name is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share 3 recipes with you guys. This one is chicken pizzioli, and you'll only need 1 bag of pasta, and you can bake or grill some boneless chicken or any kind of chicken you want. On this day I just was doing it super quick, and I used pre-cooked frozen chicken, and I added some pepperonis, about a half a bag of pepperonis, and spaghetti sauce of your choice, and some pizza seasoning. It's a super easy and it's really good recipe. The kids will love it, especially if you have picky kids. My daughter is super picky, so I end up having to add another jar because the container had 2 bags of pasta instead of 1. And then you're just going to let it simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. And I am going to top it with some fresh Parmesan cheese. Like I said, it's a super quick and easy meal to make. It's one of our favorite meals. And I am making sloppy joes. You'll need a pound of hamburger meat. All my recipes can be doubled if you need to double them. You'll need ketchup, mustard, and a bit of sugar. I will leave all of the recipes and the ingredients down in the description box below. And you will need a cup of ketchup and a teaspoon of mustard and about a half a tablespoon of sugar. And you're just going to mix that up very well. And when your hamburger meat is completely cooked, strain your meat and then add the mixture and just mix it in really well. And let it simmer for about 5 minutes, just so the flavor can just soak into the beef. And I am using 2 cans of biscuits. You can use any flavor biscuits that you would like. I am using the Hawaiian biscuits this night, and I will pull them apart and then I'll roll them out, flatten them, and then I'm using some shredded cheese just to put on top, and then I'll add the sloppy joe mix into the center and top it with the shredded cheese. I just topped it with the sloppy joe mixture and with a little bit of shredded cheese, and then I'm just going to go around with the fork and pinch it and spray your cookie sheets or your pans. making a couple of bigger ones for my husband. I just take the whole biscuit, pull it apart, and then put my mixture and just go around and pinch it all around. Kind of looks like a ravioli. And on this night, I am making homemade biscuits. You'll need self-rising flour, buttermilk, and Crisco. And you will need about 12 spoonfuls of biscuits. That will give you 12 biscuits. The spoon I'm using is not a tablespoon. It's like the size up from the tablespoon. Not sure what you want to call it, but you're going to want to use 12 of those completely full, 2 tablespoons of Crisco, and you're just going to cut that into your flour really well until it's like just a little chunky. And then you will use 2 cups of buttermilk and just mix it in very well, and a tablespoon of water. You will see in this video I actually forgot the tablespoon of water. This is my husband's grandma's recipe. She had showed me how to make these biscuits before she had passed away. It's one of my husband's favorite biscuits, and they're just dropped biscuits. And you're going to want to grease your pan very well. And for these biscuits to rise really big, it needs to be a deep pan. And then you just scoop out a big spoonful of the dough onto your pan. And you're just going to cook them until they're golden brown. And I am making baked pork chops, and the seasoning I was using is a Traeger seasoning. I will leave the one that I used on the pork chops down below. You'll be able to find those seasonings at Bass Pro Shop, and they have some of those there. and Ace Hardware, they have the Traeger seasonings as well. It's one of my favorite seasonings. My husband uses these seasonings to cook with when he's cooking on his grill, but I just started using them more in the house, just doing basic cooking, because it's just, the spices are really good. And I'm rambling, I'm sorry. But if you guys decide to try any of my recipes, please let me know what y'all think about them. And you're going to want to preheat your oven to 350. And the biscuits are you're going to cook until golden brown. Pork chops until they're white. I can't really just give you like how long I actually cook them for, because I have a gas stove, so everything just cooks so fast in my oven. So I just have to just keep checking it. And I am about to pop in some broccoli into the microwave, and I'm making some sweet potatoes for my husband. He's the only one really in the house that eats them. I'm going to add in about 2 teaspoons of butter, and I will sprinkle brown sugar on top. That's the only way I will eat them, if it has a little bit of brown sugar sprinkled into it. And then I'm just going to pop it in the microwave and heat it up